betray us. Taking all of them, you see, they go not, they run out of we down with our promises. I let us with our damages. We down with our speech, the future, the and I believe to deceive us. We start to frustrate us. Why did you lie? Why did you see?
Why did you allow the citizens to agree to foster you? And why we don't tell you? You screw us. You screw us. You use us later on and use us so. But good evening, welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program. My name is Juan Michael Gilman. The broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to all of you returning viewers and followers, sympathizers of the page, well wishers. So tonight we go in depth with the victim, the acquittal, Minister Samuel D. Jr. I'm going to go into the charges and the other. What are the hung verdicts?
We down with our promises.
What does it mean? Well, someone purpose double jeopardy, the a-hole. Government said, surrogate apologies of the government says Samuel Crowe should not rejoice. Why should he? They lied to us. And the world keep on lying. Invite someone, like I said, follow the faith and be my guest.
We down with our promises.
We are celebrating your birthdays, anniversary, such a special milestone tonight. We say congratulations. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well.
people lie to us. Until the government betray us. But they can lie, they can see, they go not, they run out of we down with our promises. I let us a lot of damages. We down with our speech, the future, we and I believe to deceive us. Yet we saw they portray us. So why did you lie? Why did you see? Why did you lie? And say that people agree. You see, we just said that. Just now we know that. They go through us. They do us. They use us. They don't use us. So why? The government is lie. Why?
Why should the government lie to her own citizens? Why betray the people?
The people who also, and then the people that answer us, and then the government betray us. But they can lie. I said that they lie. The people to us, I said the people lie to us. I said the government betray us. But they can lie, they can see, they go not, they run out of we down with the promises. I let us a lot of damages. We down with our speech, the future, we and I believe to deceive us. Yet we saw they portray us.
Hear me singing. So yesterday when you hear me singing, oh, I'm to the oh,
We are fighting battle. Oh, namutoke oh. Oh, amutoke oh. Amutoke oh.
Ije pori atuo, meni bawo. Meni bawo. Ahe opa. Oble bebe Ije bawo pori atuo sabia o.
What will we do? We went to war. And we won the battle. And now they want to do double jeopardy. Anymore.
No more. What they can do that? Say you want to that. Is that like that? Is that like from here to that?
The lady from Atlanta, Yasaki, where? Good evening to you there on the YouTube channel. It says good evening to you, Mr. Gilman, and mind you, she's here and family. Welcome. Francis Big, welcome to you there, Big Says.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Cecilia J. Freeman, this is for you. Mr. Game of People, our show on tonight. Don't go home and say you finish eating something like this. I will leave, right? Your own work go for you. Cecilia Freeman, this is for you, okay? No more power. You swag your wheel. New wheel,
Hey, new wheel, hallelujah.
Comfort Manite. Welcome there, small sister. Solomon Lee. Welcome, my beautiful little sister there from Seattle, Washington. Tell me what I say. My Minnesota host. And my junior brother's wife. Gary say, welcome. No Monique Boyu. Welcome. Come and see. Come and see. Come and see what the Lord has done. He took the load off our heads. He took the load, the weight, the hate on Summit to his head.
Oh yeah.
Zoyira, you better stop singing, oh, Mr. Gilman.
Hey. Oh.
Oh.
Aye.
Aye.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Body. Oh yeah.
Body no. Superman B. Harris. That's Mimi Harris.
Come on.
Worcester, Massachusetts. Welcome to you.
Hey. Everybody, come on and praise the Lord. Oh yeah.
Come and see. Renata Warren.
Hey.
Nina Quia, my lovely daughter. Welcome to you there, Nina. How you doing tonight?
Oh, come and see, oh. How did I tell? Come and see what he's done for me. Body.
How did I do?
He took the burdens off my shoulder. Come and see, oh. How did I tell? Oh, I'm a coming back through. Come and see, oh. Hey. Why is I'm back through? Come and see, oh. Lord. Oh yeah. Let's dance. Hey.
How did I do? Emmanuel Pro. How did I do? Y'all come and see something. Julie Jack Kennedy. Charles Papa Croji.
Body.
How did I do?
He took the burdens off my shoulder. Come and see, oh. How did I tell?
Her Royal Highness, the Queen Marie Pine. Welcome to you. How did I do? Come and see what the Lord has done for Samuel D. Twelve Jr. Come and see what he has done, what great things he has done for Samuel Twelve Jr. Folks, if you just joined us here, welcome. Tonight is a special broadcast. We are doing it like nobody else, all right? Celebrating the victory of Samuel Twelve Jr., former finance minister, Republic of Liberia, the witch hunt prosecution that was meted out against him, and how he came out victorious despite, listen to me, despite all attempts by the government to make sure he went to jail, to make sure that he was found guilty, whether that was coercing the jurors, channeling money and messages to them, whatever it was. Samuel Twelve came on top, declared not guilty by his peers, jurors of his peers, his age group. And so we're going to dig deeper into that tonight. The government and surrogates for and on behalf of the government are preaching about a wave of investigations against the erudite Samuel D. Twain Jr., trying to bring about the double jeopardy, whether that can stand.
So folks, we are here at the resident of legendary Samuel D. Twain, and yet moving up on the 12th of free man movie.
That was the scene of Minister Twain getting home or arriving home on last Friday following a not guilty verdict.
You can see the smile.
The court, the jubilation, the crowd, the human beings, Liberians have come from all walks of life to cheer him on and celebrate him and say, thank God Almighty, free at last.
So, keep following, keep watching. We are here at a second resident, legendary Samuel D. Twain, financial experts, the best finance minister in the history of Liberia. His movie was smashed. He is so happy. He has beat the government face down. And he saw all this going after on his birthday that he will defeat the government. We remember this. Covenant dwellers has shown us yes. They are too happy. This is what usually happens. The wonders there. Jubilation is here at the resident of legendary Samuel D. Twain. So folks, here we are.
That's the man, legendary Samadi you can see him.
You,
Smile is always.
you can hear the people shouting and screaming and hailing Samuel D. Twain Jr. Uh, for his victory, for his victory, okay, for his victory over the government, okay, charged with uh, uh, criminal conspiracy, not guilty, economic sabotage, not guilty, criminal facilitation, not guilty, theft of public funds, not guilty, money laundering, not guilty. Those were the charges against Samuel Twe Jr. We're going to bring you more for the team, but Samuel Twe was the target, was the point man. They want John the Baptist's head. They wanted Samuel Twe's head. Okay? That's who they wanted. But they they failed. And because they failed, they are
1, 2, 3.
they are all out uh to to get him. Okay? This video right here was May 6, 2026, when Samuel Twe uh, uh, celebrated his birthday, his milestone birthday. And of all times, I called him to wish him happy birthday. And just within that time, when I called him, Takunje began singing the birthday song, Happy Birthday. And Samuel Twe put me on video, but you will not see, you will see him holding his phone. But he was like, Bagu. I said, Bagu, happy birthday. He said, Bagu. He put the phone on video, and I'm seeing everything live. I called him just in time when they were singing the birthday song, as if to say it was planned and arranged, but it was just coincidence. And at this occasion, he told Liberians that had gone to celebrate him, he told them, I will walk. I did nothing wrong. I only executed my function as Minister of Finance. I will walk. And people who saw the live video were writing all over the place. You will wear the orange jumpsuit. Your birthday will turn sour in your mouth. And a whole lot of hate messages. Who goes against anybody for celebrating their birthdays? Who does that? Birthdays, anniversaries, and all of that. Who does that? In fact, let me hasten. I beg your pardon, our mothers and sisters and wives and aunties and nieces, all on here, all you women, happy Mother's Day to you. You are the pillow of our world, our communities, our homes, and everything. Okay, we give it up for you. I apologize greatly that I have to bring this up 30 minutes into the show. But we see you, we recognize you, we celebrate you. Without you, there wouldn't be us. That's why you gave birth to man, to celebrate you. Happy, happy Mother's Day to all of you, especially our single moms. You are truly the payload. You do it all. You stand in the place of those deadbeat dads, runaway dads, don't give a damn dads, are going to come back dads. You've done it all and you continue to do it. Celebrate yourselves. And we see you, we hear you, we celebrate you. Happy, happy Mother's Day to you, okay? We are all celebrating the victory of Samuel D. Twain. So as I was explaining to you about this video, Samuel Twain told the crowds out there that he was going to walk. He did walk. And now the government and surrogates of the government are plotting a different strategy. Sekudolo James. You say, Wetty? The runaway dads, the deadbeat dads. You welcome there, Salome. She said, thank you so much, brother. And Miara down said, it's both ways, chairman. Well, we got some single dads that are mothers too. Kuna Williams said, thank you so much, Mr. Gamer. You're welcome. Thank you too. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Yeah. Felicia Howe, welcome to you there. Don't get very with me tonight. You say that Una Salome, you see, you don't see me. She said, Liberian people do that to people they really don't like for no reason. Absolutely not. No reason. Okay? They want to go out after Samuel D. Twain. Monica Johnson, welcome to you there. How you doing? She said, thank you so much. Absolutely. Welcome there. How are you tonight? Great to see you on here. A.B. Connor, the link is in the chat room. If you are all set and ready, you can find it there. He said, good evening, my brother, and the GHT CLN family. Welcome. William Sumawulu, welcome to you. Okay, Samuel told the people that he was going to walk. And he did walk. And now they are having problems. They want to apply double jeopardy, whether that will hold. But again, I want you to take a look at this video right here. Monique Walker, happy Mother's Day to you.
1, 2, 3, go! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, you see Samuel 12 holding the phone. I was on the call with him, and he turned the phone on video and was showing the video, the phone around. I called just in time when Taco J said 1, 2, and then he began to sing the birthday song. What a coincidence.
We wish you long life. We wish you long life. We wish you long life, yeah. Happy birthday to you.
So we're here today to do our thing. We're here to represent. We're here to set the difference. That is today the birthday, but we have to make another change. That is, we have to give you something new from our photo. So they already have a song, called Be Careful. So I want to drop this song. And I hope you pardon me because I just really and I will be a little bit checking on the lyricists. But just I want you to just go on yourself and just listen to music. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Everybody. If you don't know, you do that shit about it. Come on. Are you there? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, them talking about me. Now some of the things why people can say, your enemy now far from your feet. Be careful. Be mindful. Hey, now some of the things why people can say, your enemy now far from your feet. Yeah, because you don't know we can take it down. You see that with the white teeth. Now some of the demon people can say,
Infinite.
be careful.
Be careful.
Now some of the demon people can say,
Come up on your feet.
I talk about you song. Protect me from the evil of man, the evil of plan. I don't really understand. Now some of the demon people can say,
And you can come from your feet.
be careful. Be mindful. Now some of the demon people can say, your enemy now far from your feet. So you have all the people you will take me away.
Harriet Weezer. Happy Mother's Day. Sophie Blamo. Shut up there. Buffalo Sase.
That's some of the demon people can say. Be careful.
Be careful.
Be mindful. That's some of the demon people can say.
Your enemy not far from your feet. That's the thing people can say. Your enemies are not far from your feet. Be careful. And you know, it makes a lot of sense. This song was sung for the first time. It was especially done for Samuel 12 by Takun J. Okay? And it was sung live at his birthday celebration. And following that, Samuel 12 spoke and said he will walk. He was going to walk. Yeah. And he did walk. He said he was going to walk, and he did walk. The government had charged him and others with series of crimes. Let me enlarge it for all of you to see clearly the crimes brought against Samuel 12 Jr. Okay? Former Minister of Finance Development Planning. Look, Zuo, you're right. Please leave me here. Some people say I can sing, then you say I can't sing. Okay. Please leave me alone. All right. No, Monique boy, you welcome to you. How are you tonight? Great to see you as always. Okay. Criminal conspiracy, not guilty. Economic sabotage, not guilty. Criminal facilitation, not guilty. Theft of public funds, not guilty. Money laundering, not guilty. Those were for Samuel 12. All 5 charges, not guilty. Then we come to Yenati Twan, former acting minister of justice. Theft of property, theft of public funds, guilty. Criminal facilitation, guilty. Theft of property, guilty. Those were Yenati Twan, former minister of justice. Jefferson, come on. Criminal facilitation, guilty. Criminal conspiracy, guilty. Economic sabotage, not guilty. Theft of public funds, not guilty. Theft of property, hung verdict. Okay? Hung verdict. I want to read out all the charges before we go into our analysis so that you get a clear picture of what is obtaining here. Okay? Then we come to Moses Cooper. Moses Cooper, D. Moses P. Cooper, former Comptroller General, Financial Intelligence Agency, FIA. Criminal conspiracy, not guilty. Economic sabotage, not guilty. Criminal facilitation, not guilty. Theft of public funds, not guilty. Money laundering, not guilty. This is the Comptroller of FIA, the Comptroller General of Financial Intelligence Agency, who would have spent the money, is not guilty of any crime. Stanley S. Ford, former Director General of Financial Intelligence Agency. Stanley Ford, verdict, criminal conspiracy, hung verdict. Criminal facilitation, hung verdict. Theft of public funds, hang verdict. Money laundering, hang verdict. Economic sabotage, not guilty. You got 4 hung verdict and not guilty of economic sabotage. What does this say? Next. The man of the hour. The defense attorney or lawyer, counselor, Professor Dr. Arthur Johnson. Professor Dr. Counselor Arthur Johnson, who pleaded the case for and on behalf of Samuel Tway and others. This is Arthur Johnson. Arthur Johnson have carved his way, himself into the hearts of millions this case as nothing but a witch hunt and a targeted one against President Weah. Did you hear me right? Dubon Hill, Lawrence Swige, work, play hard. Archie Tapper, His Loving Highness, Melton, Julius Melton. Did you hear me? They got the finance minister, Samuel Twe, the FIA director, Stanley Ford, the comptroller there, uh, the advisor to the president, President Weah, all bundled up in this web of lies, fallacies, witch hunt, and what have you. Don Dada, young man, how you doing? How is Louisville, Kentucky? Are you still in Kentucky, Louisville? Great to see you, sir. It's been a minute, not a minute, my man, been a couple hours. Not how long it's been. But great to see you. Welcome. How your daughter? Welcome to you there, young man. Okay. But Arthur Johnson proof that you cannot just ramp up charges against people, criminal conspiracy, uh, 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 money laundering, and this, that, for somebody executing their constitutional duties or functions. To prove conspiracy, that Samuel Twe conspired with the rest of the folks, you have to show that he authorized the disbursement. It went and it came back to him, and everybody participated in that process. You have to prove, you have to show that. Great. Don Dada says she's doing great. Absolutely. My regards, okay? You have to show that. Abi Kone. When a juror is hung or deadlocked, the judge declares a mistrial, meaning the case does not end in a conviction or acquittal. The prosecution must decide whether to retry the case with a new jury, negotiate a plea deal, or dismiss the charges entirely. The case returns to the pre-trial stage. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what happened in a hung jury, in a hung verdict. But that hung verdict is something way too much than that. Let me put it up so that you see it, what I'm talking about. Let me bring it up for not Jefferson, come on. Where his name? Stanley Ford. Stanley Ford got he got 4 hung verdicts and 1 not guilty. This is it right here. Stanley Ford, former Director General of Financial Intelligence Agency. He got 4 hung verdicts and one not guilty. Economic sabotage. Okay? Criminal conspiracy, it's not proven, hung verdict. Not a unanimous decision. Criminal facilitation, hung verdict. Theft of public funds, hung verdict. No, he did not. Yes, he did. Hung verdict. Money laundering, hung verdict. Economic sabotage, not guilty. Why did the juror decide like this? Man, done. Public service announcement. One of UP dogs is back on social media. He sent out messages to all UP females. Who is that? Melvin Tokopo, welcome. Says Melvin said they are breaking another story again about the rice money again. This government looking for Mr. 12. You know, to that effect, Melvin Tokopo, Senator Cheer, Senator Cheer wrote a piece today, and that was so fascinating. Yeah, that was so great a piece. He Augustine Cheer wrote a piece for all those who are seeking the double jeopardy for Samuel 12, who are saying that the other people were guilty, and so when they go back, they were they were I have it right here. Albert Cheer. Let me see if I can put it up for all of us. The piece by Albert Cheer. Yeah. Albert Cheer was very clear and very, I mean, concise, informative, you name it. This is the senator, Albert Cheer. Let me make his picture big. If you don't if you don't know him, he uses this picture all the time when he writes. He uses the one picture. I think that his official picture. Comfort Mommy Tay, we are praying for the rest of the guys to get justice and be acquitted of all charges. Absolutely. Harriet Wisa, Alibaba and his 40 thieves government are a great loser. They will not make it with the child of God, Dr. Samuel D. Twe. They are a bunch of rebels calling themselves government, and they are more corrupt and the most corrupt government in the history of Liberia. Walker and his gangsters are a bunch of rogues, and they are after the child of God. God is not man. We'll continue to pray in Jesus Christ's mighty name. Absolutely. Welcome. Thank you. Frederick Tennessee, Niman. Welcome. Okay, Abachia did a masterpiece that we're going to read for you now. Okay? Yeah. Uh, and this is it. He said, the legal fallacies in the commentaries of Councillor Ambrose Mann and others on the Samuka and Twe cases. Councillor Ambrose Mann and others analogy between the case involving Brownie J. Samuka and the case involving Samuel D. Tuer is legally untenable because the two matters are fundamentally distinguishable in facts, verdicts, and applicable legal principles. In the Samuka case, all defendants were convicted of the same offense arising from a common criminal enterprise involving the unlawful use of AFL soldiers' private pension provident funds. The Supreme Court affirmed collective liability of the convicted appellants because the evidence established joint participation and joint benefit from the misapplied funds. The court therefore required restitution jointly and severally among the convicted appellants. The Supreme Court specifically held, quote, the court says from a review of the records from the court below, the appellants were brought down guilty, i.e., the same guilty verdict. In the absence of a showing that parties' contributions to the commission of the crimes are separable, this court does not see how the trial judge could determine a higher sentence for some of the appellants and lower sentence for the other. This court also says that restitution is a part of a sentence. End of quote. The operative words are, quote, jointly charged and brought down guilty. The court's reasoning was expressly predicated upon the fact that all appellants before it were convicted participants in the same criminal transaction. The issue before the court was whether convicted co-appellants could satisfy restitution separately rather than jointly. The court answered in the negative because all were adjudged guilty. The same guilty verdict. The Tuer case presents an entirely different legal posture. Tuer was acquitted of all charges, while Jefferson Camon was convicted only of criminal facilitation, conspiracy, related counts, and the others were convicted on economic sabotage and theft allegations. Once a defendant is acquitted, the presumption of innocence is restored. The presumption of innocence is restored fully and finally. Under elementary criminal law and common law doctrine, criminal liability is personal, not vicarious. A court cannot impose penal or restitutionary liability on a person who has been acquitted merely because he was jointly indicted with others. The doctrine of precedent stare decisis applies only where material fact and governing legal questions are substantially similar. The Samuka precedent addressed whether jointly convicted defendants in a common scheme could satisfy restitution severally instead of jointly. It did not establish a rule that an acquitted defendant remains legally tied to convicted co-defendants for purposes of appeal, punishment, or restitution. Common law authorities consistently hold that the acquittal of one defendant severs criminal responsibility as to that defendant. See, for example, the principle in Coticos versus United States, 328 U.S. 750, 1946, distinguishing individual guilt from collective accusation, and a long-standing common law rule that, quote, guilt is personal and must be individually proved beyond reasonable doubt, end of quote. Likewise, Liberian criminal jurisprudence recognizes that conviction must rest upon proof against each accused individually, even where defendants are jointly indicted. Therefore, if all or any of the convicted co-defendants appeal, the Supreme Court cannot legally join Twer to the appeal or impose Samuka-style joint liability upon him after acquittal. An acquitted defendant is no longer a convicted party before the court. To do so will violate the process and the constitutional prohibition against double jeopardy. Okay? Against double jeopardy. That was the senator from Sano County, Augustine Cheer. Yeah. A learned scholar and great communicator. You know, you cannot, like what the guys are going all around the place talking about Samuel Twer. Oh, he might not celebrate. He will wear the orange jumpsuit. We're coming for him. We got another case against him and all of that. Bull crap. Nonsense. Nonsense. Okay? You can't do that. It just tell Guam, Bila. Paul Bila, welcome to you, my brother. How you doing? Yeah, Jefferson Day. Samson Carey, welcome. Cecilia J. Freeman, welcome to you there. I hope you got my message from the beginning of the show. I say, I played that song and I dedicated it to you, Cici, J. Freeman. And I said, we're not making fuss no more, okay? Yeah. you cannot do that because you hate somebody. So you want to make sure that you can get them at all cost. Okay? We posted something on social media, on Facebook the other day, and said that Monserrado County Sheriff Hanford didn't deliver all the money to the jurors, raising the mixed verdicts. But most jurors said there was nothing to convict. Anyways, okay? For those of you that know the Monserrado County Sheriff, his name is Hanford. Either Hanford or Hanford. HANDFUL or HANDFORD. HANFORD, something like that. Okay? He's the sheriff for Monserrado County. He was over the jurors. Now we dig a little deeper, right? Felicia Howe, Christopher Osiake, Habib, Ishmael Habib Rahim. we're digging a little deeper. Okay. Handful is the one, or was the one over the jurors in this trial. And when you heard them say the jurors don't have, they took their cell phone, they are sequestered, and they have no contact with the outside world and all of that. No, a handful was the go-to man. He was the go-to man. He was given the money. I'm not talking behind the camera. I got my face on this thing. He was given the money for the jurors to convict these people on all counts, to send them to jail. Okay? To convict the people on all counts, send them to jail. By all means necessary. By all means necessary. To send them to jail. Anyhow. But he did not deliver the money in its entirety. Besides that, the money was never going to be the reason that they convicted D12 and others, because there was no case. Okay, I was telling somebody, I said, before we will get the details, and our sources at the Temple of Justice will get to us. I said, if they could not find Samuel 12 guilty of anything, then they only want to punish those other people because they don't want everybody to walk free. Okay? Then we got to our sources and they began to tell us what exactly happened. Yeah. That a handful did not deliver the money to the people. And the jurors themselves, they decided this is Liberian people money. If they don't have a case against these people and they will give us money to convict them, then let them eat the money and free the people. Because in the first place, there's no case. There's no case. You remember when we brought the story about the Capitol building, Roosevelt Willie, George Roosevelt Willie, and the Capitol building, Funati Kofa or trial, how Willie was going to disband the jury, and they had paid him money, and you saw what happened to the whole Capitol building trial. You got the sergeant at arms, he died. The clerk died under mysterious circumstances. They were hastily buried, no autopsy conducted. We told you the amount of money that had changed hands in that case to disband the jurors because they want to make sure Funati Kofa is guilty of a crime he did not commit. when the people that committed the crime are walking around in the very Capitol building, the people that removed the chairs, that authorized the removal of the chairs, the people that said, we did not expect it. The fire was too massive. We didn't expect it. What did you expect? We moved the chair because we didn't want anybody to destroy them. No questions asked to them. They used taxpayers' dollars and brought in former chiefs, fire chiefs from Minnesota, 3 white people who did their investigation, compiled their report. The report was so damning. I mean, damning to the Liberian government, to the fire service, to the police. They have lacked best practices. And what happened? They will not admit that report from the Minnesota fire chiefs into evidence. In fact, they did not make that report public to the Liberian people. After their tax dollars brought in those people from Minnesota, put them in a business class or wherever class they flew to Liberia, put them in hotels, gave them lodging, transportation. I mean, the whole 9 yards. That money was wasted. Was wasted. And guess what? They are talking about, I got A.B. Corner on set. I will bring him on momentarily. I don't want to lose track of this talk. They are talking about going after Samuel Twe for 25 million mop-up exercise, for 16 billion, and what have you. These are the reports. I continue to have these reports. These are the reports for the 16 billion and the 25 million mop-up exercise. And I saw a piece written by Minister Twe trying to rebut to one of his friends about 25 million mop-up exercise. You see, the former president of the United States, George Bush made he made, I think, 1 million bucks donation to Liberia during Ellen Sirleaf time. Okay? He made he donated a lot of books. Because you know what? If you don't want some of the Liberian people to know what is happening around them, put it in a book. Put it in a book. They will not read it. They will not know about it. This Crow report. AB, let me make this big a little bit. This Crow report right here in my hand. This Crow report. This Crow report talked about the 16 billion investigation and the 25 million mop-up exercise. The 16 billion and the 25 million. This report, this one right here is the 25 million mop-up exercise. This was done by the GHT. Okay? This was done by the GHT. They will continue to tell you
that 25 million mop-up exercise. They stole 25 million. They stole 16 billion. But we know no 16 billion was stolen. We know that. When that story about 16 billion came out, released by Hot Pepper newspaper, Philibert Brown, in September 2018, this network, GHT Talk, we did our own investigation by going to Central Bank website, Central Bank of Liberia website, looking at all her financial reports, audited reports. The Central Bank is audited every year. I don't know whether they have changed the auditing firm, but KPMG is the auditing firm that audited the Central Bank. KPMG has an office in Detroit, downtown Detroit, right next to the mayor office. KPMG has an office there. And I was driving that area one time. I always talk about it. And I took a picture of the building, KPMG. KPMG has an office in Ghana. They have an office in Ghana. And it is the Ghana branch that conducts the audit at the Central Bank each year. Okay? KPMG. So I investigated the audited reports for the Central Bank. I also researched the report from the Finance Ministry. And then we compiled a 7-page report and analysis on the 16 billion and published our findings. Some of you here will recall we published our findings on by September 30th. By September 30th. That's how intense or intensive it was. From September 18, that story came out. Sorry, early September 2018, the 16 billion story came out. And we went to work, investigated, and came out with a 7-page document and had it published. You can find it on our page, but it's way down. I will try to research it and bring it up for you. And said that no $16 billion got missing. This page, GHT Talk, was the first that said we didn't know anybody in the government. Nobody knew us in the CDC-led government at the time. Nobody. But we were doing it for the cause of the people, for the peace and security of our country. Information that was needed was lacking. So we had to fill in the gap. Okay? We made a report September 30th. By December, just before Christmas, December, the U.S. ambassador to Liberia at the time was a lady. She went to meet with President Weah this day in December, and she took a check for $112 million. While the investigation for $16 billion was ongoing, she took a check for $112 million to support the health and education sectors of the country. This report, the Crow report, was conducted by an American firm from Boston, Massachusetts, Kroll and Associates. President Weah was on his way to the United Nations when he left a less than 3-minute message, a broadcast to the nation, that he has invited our international partners, the United States government, to conduct an investigation, a forensic investigation into the alleged $16 billion. And this is the report, the Crow report. Okay? In this Crow report, it also has the report from the GHT. They go hand in hand. Okay? This Crow report clearly stated that no $16 billion got missing. This Crow report clearly stated that $25 million was put in escrow account. That is, when we want it, we'll go for it. When we want it, we'll go for it. And only 17 million out of the 25 was withdrawn from the escrow account. 17 is in these two reports. 17, not 25. 25 was budgeted, was earmarked. But let's do it gradually to see what happens with the economy. If it improves, fine. Then we leave it at that. So 25 million was not used. Okay? 25 million was not used. 16 billion was not lost or stolen. No. So they cannot go after Samuel Twe for 25 million. They cannot go after Samuel Twe for 16 billion. That dry door story there. They can't. They have no evidence to go after Samuel Twe or George Weah for 25 million. Okay? They can't. They are only looking for things to grab, to hang on, to appease their base. Their little followers that they have left, the ones that they're giving crumbs to, not people that can read and decide for themselves. Okay? They can't go after Samuel Twe. They will tell you they got this, they got that, they got blah, blah, blah. 21 cases against him. And we're going to reawaken the sanction case and all of those things that the American government imposed sanction on him for. We're going to reawaken it.
and we're going to go after him. If you had a 21 or 22 or $20 million case against Samuel Twe, when did you get to know about it? When did you get to know about $25 million or $20 million rest story about Samuel Twe? Did you just get to know about it after he was found not guilty? Or you knew about it ever since? And so you wanted to do $6 million first. Eh? You wanted to do $6 million first and not the massive $20 million. Which one will you go for? Which one will you go for? Sylvester G. Wallace, Favor Morris, Betty Zami Gossin, Kuda Williams, Aratina Solo, Charles Jobo, Lena Addison Outland, Christopher Walter Togbasi. Which one will you go for first? Raleigh, Siaple, the UP guys, Eric, pass away. Emmanuel, Manger, Wilson. Which one will you go for first? The 20 million or the 6 million? Which one will you go for first? I will wait for a response for all of you who think double jeopardy will work against Samuel Twe. I'll wait for your response. If you got a 20 million evidence against Samuel Twe and you got a 6 million against Samuel Twe that you just lost, which one will you go for first? Will you go for 20 million or you will go for 6 million? I'll wait for your response while I bring on my colleague and senior analyst, AB. AB Kone, good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah.
And let me say good evening to followers and then the everyone across the globe.
And the
And I've been
opposition.
listening, and the opposition, including Eric. It's just I stopped seeing Lee Tire. I stopped seeing Lee. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on a sabbatical or what. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's great to be here, my brother. I've been listening to you and the desperation and this overzealous United Party people is just so troubling and mind-boggling.
Very.
You know, the lies have, like they say, the chicken had come home to roost. The lies have
The
come
chicken
home
have
to roost.
come. Absolutely.
Yes. What the trumpeter that brought them to power, they are doing everything to justify those things. Even if it caused them to bring the whole world down, they're going to bring it down just to prove that indeed we came to power through the trumpet of corruption, towards corrupt, XYZ. But like you stated, they are going 3-0 now.
Yeah.
Nathaniel McGee, Emma Glasgow,
Among Glasgow. Yeah.
getting nothing. So the desperation have, especially
There is no
Samuel
there
Twe.
there.
There's no there, especially Samuel Twe.
Yeah.
Because Samuel Twe, you remember, as far back as 2018, in the third month or the fourth, in fact, the third month of the CDC government, these guys were pushing for his dismissal.
For a dismissal, they wanted his head.
One of the team that drove that June 17th protest, in fact, was because of Samuel Tuet.
Samuel Tuet.
So
Yeah.
he has been their target ever since, even before all of the bogus, corruption thing they're talking about. So they will not relent, they will not rest until that target can be completely obliterated politically. But they're not going to have their way, because, like I stated, you cannot prosecute the man in a criminal case, for the same charges twice.
No.
It's not going to work. That's jeopardy. That's the jeopardy they're talking about.
Right.
You can't. But they don't care. Look, people forgetting that this government that have failed in the rule of law in succession 3 times, obviously they care for nothing. In the MCC, 3 times.
3 times.
They failed in 2014, 2024, they failed in 2025, and they failed in 2026. They're giving excuses. So they don't care. Even if it become a precedent for them, they will want to go that route. But it's not going to work for them, because the Liberians have reawakened, and in fact, they are taking their destiny in their hands. Pray tell me, the jurors are human beings. If you're going to have a bunch of hungry jurors and they live in the community and they see their own living standards,
Yeah.
and they have a reckless government that is spending millions of dollars to prosecute bogus cases,
Yeah.
when in fact those money is supposed to be directed towards their well-being, you think they're going to sit there and side with you? The question will bear on the what are they to gain? Because at the end of the day, all you're going to do is grab a man and put him in jail. And what next? Nothing. So they are sitting there, they're looking at the government and saying, but this government is becoming very irresponsible in terms of seeking the welfare of the people. So the juror's not going to side with you. And you talk about this fanatic case. This is the very government that the police told you that they had geospatial evidence and all
Evidence.
those
Yeah.
and they could never prove it in court. The case was at the precipice of being adjudged. They knew that they were losing the case, so they pushed Willie to disband the jurors, because they know they're going to lose that particular fanatic case. And one thing people are forgetting, the goal of these people. Look, these people, they are just bad for this community and the country.
Right.
They are seeking for the conviction of 4 lawmakers. Do you know what's going to happen? If such comes to pass, you're going to be having 4 lawmakers that will be forced to resign from the House of Representatives, because they will be convicted criminals that they will have to resign.
Yeah.
And they don't care about that. They don't care about the ramification of the people's representation.
No.
So that's what you got to deal with. So people got to stand up to these people, even the jurors in the community. And I can tell you squarely, if this case wasn't a juror trial, forget it. 12 is
yeah.
in Palm Beach today.
That judge or Feka doesn't like anything CDC or George Weah.
Of course.
No, he would have sent her to jail.
Long time. 12 I'm going to spend a weekend in Palm Beach.
Yep.
But because it's a jury trial.
It's a jury trial.
And the jurors are sitting right there, and they saw it clearly. That's why. Because listen, my brother, if you even have a rescue missionary in person of Dillon, he's questioning their legal address to some of these situations.
Yeah.
He's telling you that you have to have a watertight evidence before you can run indictment on people.
Indict anybody.
Because if you don't, if your indictment are not correct that you can defend in court, even if a man commits a crime, or you cannot prove it based on the kind of indictment you will draw up, you're going to lose that case. Look at the thing you're talking about. Except for the guy that had all these hanged jurors and things.
Yeah.
I think even those that got convicted, they got on economic sabotage, money laundering and all that, and they could not even prove any of those There was
No,
nobody that will have order for money laundering.
no.
Nobody, except for the hung jury.
Hung jury.
Yes. And so, so if they could not defend that in court, it's a problem. That's the ineptitude of the prosecution.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what specialized area Fire is. If he's not a criminal lawyer, man, they're going to lose a lot of kids over there.
Absolutely.
They're going to
I
lose
mean,
a lot.
they can't use money to win cases
No, no, no. They can't.
because they saw what the jurors did.
Yeah,
The jurors ate their money, and render a judgment that's not appealing to them.
yeah. And they felt that they could intimidate them
Yeah,
by threatening. Oh, you got to go over there. You got to do the right thing. Yeah, they did the right thing.
they did the right thing.
Why you got a problem with it? And you all over the map talking about rice subsidies and this and that. Mind you, they're forgetting no, the rice subsidy was not unilateral.
No.
It was done through the legislative branch of government too. That it's about time that we allocate some support to rice importers so that we will maintain the rice price at a certain level in this place, and not to have scarcity of it on the
Yes, it
market.
did. Right.
So it was never a unilateral decision by the executive. So they got a lot to do in terms of bringing we're bringing as a witness, we're dragging in the court. Look, let me close on this before you come in, my brother.
Where he name the piece I read from Senator Chair
Yeah,
was, I mean, it was very concise and brilliant.
my brother, Senator Toy's piece was succinct. It
Very.
has a lot in it, and he went head on to explain to people that they need to stop this behavior, obviously, and move on because the guy he was not just imagining things. He was giving you scenarios.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if you have if you have a situation that you will continue to be running all around the place looking for charges on people and you don't want to call it witch hunt, then I don't know what are you doing. You know? And this
What
is
are
the
you?
problem, and this is the problem that we got in our country.
Right.
Seriously, this is the problem, my brother. It's troubling. Now they're talking about they're going to bring Mawani Dix in. It's going to be a witness in the case, and they will stay hooking up. In fact, the 25 million, they're all over the map. Because
Yep.
this is a bloody nose that is still trying to wipe the blood off, but it's not an easy thing. The embarrassment, the humiliation. I was told from a source that this guy had gathered somewhere to even celebrate the conviction of Twe.
Yeah.
Yes,
I heard that too.
they had gathered somewhere because mind you, Twe is like the poster child when it comes to all of these whole how do you call the thing? The whole corruption issue.
Yeah.
By the time they're blowing the trumpet, he's the one they're thinking
He's
about.
the one. He's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. But it's not going to work for them. And the way they stated that they wanted to decapitate the CDC, all the people that they feel that are relevant and heavyweight, we're going to neutralize them in a way to hinder the progress of CDC. And they're mistaken. It's not working. The
No, it's
formula
not
is not
working.
working for them.
It's not working.
But it's great to be here, my brother.
Absolutely great to have you as well. All right, folks. That was AB Corner. If you just joined us here, this is the program LIBERIA First on Junior Hard Talk. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. I read a comment earlier from Sam Riggs about comments that we put up on the screen are kind of blurry. You can't see them clearly. I don't know.
Oh,
I'll try to look at it and
but I'm
see.
seeing the way you put it out, I can see that. I'm reading the credit.
Yeah, but he said
It,
they are kind of blurry at
uh,
his
maybe
end. Yeah, uh,
maybe it's still a problem.
maybe. Peter Tabler, Thank you guys for the daily update and information from Liberia. You guys are doing great. Thank you. You're welcome, Tabla. Kuda Williams, they will never succeed as long salt and sand is on earth. As long as they are eating it too, eh? Yeah. That's Sam Riggs. Is it Mr. Gamer? I don't think that I'm getting blind. Uh, the writings you are posting are blurred.
Is
Is
it
it?
the piece that you put up for Abachi? Is that what he talking about, or the
No,
comment?
no. These comments that are highlighting under the video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm seeing it clear from my end. Oh.
right.
But
Is that? Is
ask
that?
the other followers
Yeah,
whether they are
folks.
using.
Are you guys having the same problem as Sam Riggs? You say even your name is also blurry. Yeah,
Maybe he need to restart his gadget and see.
yeah. Riggs, restart and see whether Kuda Williams say is clear. Yeah, Kuda Williams say is clear. So look it up. All right. Yeah. All right. Again, if you just join us here, this is the program Labra First on Judea Hard Talk. We are digging deeper into the Samuel Tour. Wally Kenda said everything is clear at my end. Yeah, everything is clear at my end.
And
My Jefferson say, yeah, it's not really clear. Melvin To Cooper says it's clear. Charlene Pratt, Charlene Pratt said, you are very clear. I mean the writings, not my voice or the sound. The writings. Are you seeing the writings clearly? Can you read it clearly? That's what he's talking about. And Melvin Down says, I'm seeing everything clearly. Right. And Emmanuel Bro, I can see them very well. Alf Ross. It's clear. Everything clear. Lens and Lens, Blackie Song. Everything is super.
uh,
So you see that Jay Freeman? Sam really need to check his phone and go wire face some more. Yeah.
and another thing I wanted to add up to the behavior of jurors in Liberia.
Yeah.
You can't be pissing on the people here and you tell them it's raining. The jurors live right
No,
in
you
Liberia.
can't.
They live
They
in the
live right
community.
there.
They see
Right.
the level. They see the level of hypocrisy. They see the level of corruption that your very government is practicing. Case in point, look at the 4-year project. Up to today's date, there is no inquiry, nothing about it. And the CU, you put a massive $10 million project, questionable project down. Up to date, you can't even account for it. You suspended government officials for corruption. Not a day you ever sent any of them for prosecution. Nothing. But then you passing around. How do you compare $10 million and $6 million situation? This is currently going on. Even some of the people that took government money, they are still in government. Another problem, the $21 million that you say you allocated for road construction with Gideon's public works. The man got a slap
Right.
on the chin and then you walk away. Today you never prosecuted that man for those
You never,
months.
no, no.
But then you run it beyond $6 million. Yeah, you
Yeah.
run it beyond 1.5 million a year. When in fact those are current money, some of them still got it in their accounts that you can hold them responsible today to bring it back in
Right.
your government. But you're not doing it. You all want to put the people under the impression there was massive corruption. So the jurors are sitting there, but wait a minute, what are people taking off for? We're
What?
sitting
Yeah.
here, we see you are corrupting our monies, our resources, broad daylight,
Right.
living lavish lives. And you guys are so mean on top of it. And then you expect us to come sit here and then listen to Tabata from you people?
Listen to Tabata.
Yeah. All I can say on them.
Thank you, AB. Okay, so we all follow the Samuel Twer trial at the Temple of Justice, and we saw the outcome on Friday last week. We witnessed it, and then all of the shenanigans that followed and continue to follow from the government apologists and
Not good.
surrogates.
That one not good English.
Like good English, thank you. We are watching them talking about they got 22 other cases against Samuel Twe. He should not just celebrate, not yet, because they will still get him. And that's why I asked the question. If you have or you got a 20 or $21 million case or evidence against Samuel Twe, and you got a $6 million case against Samuel Twe, the one you just lost that got you a double blooded nose, a political blooded nose. You still wiping your nose, blood still running out of your nose. Which one will you go for first? Will you go for the jugular or you will go for the baple?
Oh, no.
Will you go for the baple? 6 million now becomes baple to 20 million. Okay? It's like you and this person fighting. You knock them down, they turn around, knock you down, and because they were able to do damage to you, you lie on the ground for almost 20 minutes. Everybody laughing at you. Now you wake up. They say, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. The lay child go hold your hand, then you turn around and slap the child. That play your own energy air. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Why you didn't attack the first time? Eh? Elena Flomo, we're not here, but we're here now. She said, I will go for the 20 million first. Some of you respond at Kuda Williams, other you respond that you say, I will go for the 20 million. That's the big fish. But right now you go after Samuel Twe for even 100 million or the 16 billion, the Liberian people will know exactly that you got nothing against this man and you just want his head at all cost. Okay? This government need to focus on the real issues for the Liberian people. Mr. Kier, big brother, say hi to the big sister there and wish her happy Mother's Day, okay? Nelly Kier. So no, because my play is for the bones. So I will go for the big fish at first. Yeah. Yeah. You don't put 20 million to the side when you lose the 6 million case. Then you come running. We got a $20 million case against you. We're coming for you. Don't celebrate yet, this and that. That's bullshit. Bull crap. We'll speak German on here tonight.
Yeah. Go to that.
Okay? That's BS. You can't do that. That's total hate for a government. I think that Donald Trump, eh, going after all his perceived enemies or whatsoever. If you say anything against him, he coming after you. Eh? When people are struggling across the country, when we have issues at the border with Guinea, eh? Let me take two quick callers. The lines are not open yet. Let me take two quick callers, and then we'll continue. I will begin with Abenigo Kanefe, the Reverend Abenigo Apostle Abenigo Kanefe. I think he's calling from Liberia tonight. Kanefe, welcome. How you doing? Are you back?
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Gamer? I came back yesterday.
Oh, okay. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How you doing? Happy to see you.
Great to have you as well. Welcome back. Thank God for your safe
Yeah,
travels. Yeah.
thank you very much. And thank you for the show. I hope to be on the show as often.
Right.
Yeah, so let me just contribute just for 2 minutes. You see, Mr. Gamer, this is the reason why we want to let the children play. And let me just repeat, let the children play.
Absolutely.
A lot of ill in our countries. And that's why God is awakening some of us, to step up. The people been lying from the beginning to now. Their lies cause most of our brothers and sisters to be disenchanted.
Yeah.
And they give them the power and they cannot govern. Governance is the people problems. They don't want to fix the truth because truth is different from fact. But they want to beat around the bush and the people are suffering. I'm just coming from Liberia,
Yeah.
Mr. Gilman. The country is hot, more than the sun. Have you seen something very hot more than the sun before? Have you seen that before?
Huh?
The country is hard more than the sun, more than the radiant
Wow.
of the sun. That's how Liberia is now.
Wow.
So, having said that, Mr. Gilman, the dynamics of the country will change 2029. The people eyes are open and the people are ready to make a great change. I tell you what, even though I'm in another party, but Open gonna win this election. I'll be very factual to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very factual to you. Even though I'm in another political party now, but Open is gonna win. Every community that I went to, Mr. Gilman, I'm
Yeah.
not ready to talk yet. But the time will come that I will elaborate. And more 50 for the fact will be the sedition supporters. The people are tired. They are regretting the mistake they made will not happen again.
Absolutely not.
I want to take you this agreement. I will try to arrange so that my political leader already. He'll be in the country tomorrow also. I just came informed. So you can give me some time on your platform. I will arrange that if they need be. But the opposition are coming together. We are coming together. We are backing one another, and we know what's going to happen. We already know what's going to happen 2021,
Th-
just to speak. But thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Gamer, for this hard work you are doing.
Thank you.
We are back. My last question before I leave, what will be our convention? Because we are ready now for the Liberians Is that council or what? I forget now, Mr. Gamer.
Eh?
I want conversation.
I will talk to you. I will talk to you. Let me take this other color. Yeah, we gotta move on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gamer.
No,
Thank you.
no doubt. No doubt. Welcome. Let me say hi to my twin sister there, Rebecca Sale. Directed this are you. Welcome to all of you. Happy Mother's Day. Let's take this other color here. I believe that's our boy Solo from New York. Solo, welcome. How you doing?
Oh, Mr. Gamer, how are you, big brother? I'm doing great.
Awesome, awesome. Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you for the show, Mr. Gamer. You know, I don't know the evil that are in with the Liberian. I don't know what we can change.
Mm-hmm.
But we dress up on Sunday and run into the church, see us singing and dancing in the church, then say, God coming here today. When we wear our garment on Friday, we go to the mosque, we go pray, say, yeah, God is in Liberia. Human being and Liberian people now, the weekend that are in is too much. What if one man did to you that you're after him like this? People say they're not wish on, but you're telling the people, remember, not celebrate, you're still coming back behind.
Yeah.
What you're telling us? It's complete wish on.
It is.
Put that sanction on the man that time, and the man told you why the reason the sanction was about. It was not because you did something wrong, but because HPS was trying to do something when they're not able to work with after the meter, but they want to put the blame on him that for him not giving the railway. He explained all that. And you know, these are political sessions that the people use, but yet they stay. They were calling the man role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Mr. Gamer, you know the embarrassing thing that I ever listened to from a president of a country, Mr. Gamer, when the man addressed a cabinet, when he had a cabinet retreat last week, Mr. Gamer, only one thing, with all the other things you stated, nothing touched my heart beside the one he came out and said. The president said, I understand the current issue in the country is going on and off, and everybody want the current, and as soon as the current comes, everybody putting a light on the one the current, so they putting more weight on the transformer. So when the transformer give up, then you're on your own. Then we got it. I know what to do to get enough. Mr. Gamer, that discouraged me. I listened to a man who you call a boy say, he said the man of a boy get a boy holding man job.
Yeah.
When people were protesting in Liberia, my community, other community, and the tension was in Liberia with LEC, the man that would the boy, he used the boy mentality and idea and said, no, I will host a meeting. Mr. Gamer, if you can remember, President, we have called a meeting between the government, European Union, the U.S. Embassy, the German government, along with NEC, and the Executive Marshal, I remember, to address the current situation.
Right.
And what were some of the problems they spoke about? There was no enough transformer in the country. There was no meter in the country. And the EU took the initiative to say, okay, you know what? We will bring in more transformer and meter, and we'll have our own project to distribute to community that doesn't have it. Then the president decided, mandated summit to bring in transformer and meter for the government that when they had the president power plan that was going on that was changing meter in all the community. Then they sent out delegate. They went to Aricos. They met with the people of Summit there, met with the people there. That's where they concluded that indeed the government was owing and they pay that 23 million. It's okay. Some we owe you, we'll get you the 23 million upfront, and I had to put give that 50 kilowatt that will enjoy in La Bro. Y'all come down now, y'all say y'all get it out there. Y'all get a contact. Y'all can't pay the people bill. Because you not believe. In Graduates, Maryland, Nima, Corona used to go there, but now Corona can go there. Now, Corona can go now for 4-5 hours before it come out. And you understand? You're not able to pay the people bill. You're just using the money, traveling, going, all kind of places. You can't pay the people bill today. The country just say is sitting under the COPA. They keep killing people running from the room, and they're not able to sleep in the house. You come up as a certain president, how you address your people. You can say, oh, and I understand the situation, but my people, you're better with working to make sure we solve the problem.
Right.
You that say you got female out there, like you are speaking like 2-year-old child. The president is good, Mr. Kimo.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. We have Delano Tamasa, another senior analyst, is on the phone with us here tonight. But Tamasa, before I bring you, let me welcome Ms. Felicia Howe.
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Giver?
I'm good. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you so much for the show tonight.
Right.
But I got a question for the people now. I saw, remember when we were here, the people there, Costa there, Spoon there, they have some a document and they say that the paper here, some of the money here, the paper here, we get all the evidence.
Yeah.
So what happened now? Why they not present the evidence in court now? They say can't go to court, Mr. Gaiman. They say can't go to court.
No.
They say can't go to court. All the people they have, they say they have all the documents to show it to the library for the next fee. Now the people go to court now. The document and they behind the they can't bring copy or check, man.
Hold on 1 second.
What the reason on? You bring all the copy, but what book you call they checking?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm showing you.
Okay.
I'm showing you the cover of the Auditor General report of factual findings of the 25 million mop-up exercise. Okay. If you just read the cover or take a screenshot, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. So just take a screenshot of this photo and then read what it says. Okay. Take a screenshot of it and read what it says. You will understand that this report came from GHT, and everything about the 25 million is in there. That is spent on the 17 million. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Felicia. End your thoughts. Sorry.
So the people then they can laugh. The people who are sitting down here, the people say they are the number one book people in this country here. Now, say you know all the books. Go to court, wear your red shoe. So you will win. They want to court with bare feet. Are they not win?
Yeah.
They want to court with bare feet. All the evidence they have. Where play the evidence? Now all of me, that flip flop of me. He can lie. Yeah, red oil.
What happened to red?
Why you not bring the evidence?
What red oil said?
You put some red oil on the red, can spread on red on la pate or wet floor spread. That make it a lot. I don't even know what people can be going there. Yeah? Now he can be around like he the hero. Tell me what? And are you the one have to bring that man down?
Yeah.
You one of the people that have to bring a man down. Now you actually get to say you're so good now because the papa now won't talk to you. All of them are only use them. The old man was a BM for them. The old man used all of them to get to where he want to be.
Absolutely.
And then he didn't get time for none of them.
No.
Now they now move from behind him and asking that he was talking about all positions before. I said, look at them one criminal. Professional criminal that he sitting on a Facebook watching here. Yeah? But God do it to them. You know, what God did, God made sure they were focusing on Yeke. Hey, you know? They focus on Yeke. They were actually, they committed Yeke from there. Then God was fighting for Samuel 12. They forget about Samuel 12 for that moment.
Yeah, because they were using money.
Yes. They forget what he.
They were using
so
money.
They were on Yeke now. Oh, Yeke say they want. Oh, Yeke say they want. Like the time God was passing Samuel 12 document. Because I wouldn't swear they were one there. They didn't want nobody else.
They didn't want anybody else, no.
They didn't want nobody else. And they were 112, they saw a door, they not even know what to do. And I meant to clever. You can't bring him down like that.
No, you
they
can't.
try with the American government and last day he do this, he do that one, they put censor on you. Okay, now you're proven equal now we equal. But guess what? They forget, but they shoot them, they want to quote with their feet. Guess what they lose to? Then they wake up and they say, even though he win a case, but it not mean that he didn't commit a crime. Prove it! If you see somebody come and the people are talking about the people are in the country that why helping it. I say the people in America they can't even learn. How you will say they commit a crime, but he's not guilty? Can't prove it equal now.
Yeah.
They can't prove it.
They can't prove it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why I said Jackson said that the you know when the public was getting his pension right after he and heading finish, the taxes that Samuel 12 was taking for on I checked that it made a party against Samuel 12 today. You won't pay tax. They want to collect that money. We are paying tax. Thank you, Papa.
Thank
you
you
for the show. I still watch it.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I want to emphasize something on this heading here, on this mop-up exercise report. The part that I want you to screenshot is clear. It says on applying the agreed upon procedures of the US 25 million mop-up exercise conducted by the Central Bank of Liberia as mandated by the Technical Economic Management Team. The 25 million mop-up exercise conducted by the Central Bank of Liberia, not the Minister of Finance or the Ministry of Finance, conducted by the Central Bank of Liberia. Mami Jackson, welcome to you. Not Minister of Internal Affairs or Education or Commerce or any other entity, but conducted by the Central Bank of Liberia. So you won't go prosecute Samuel 12 about that. You gotta show to us how did he take the money? He authorized the money to go to Central Bank, and then Central Bank sent the money back to him. You gotta show that. You gotta show that connection again. It's not there. There's no there there. Delano Tamasa, welcome. How you doing? I got my junior brother Jerry C on the line also. Tamasa, welcome.
What's that?
Yeah.
How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't allow the day to pass.
No.
So let me just think I can come through our major ways. Let me just go through the form. But let me just say hello to my biggest nephew, A.B. Connor, in studio with you.
Right.
And the rest of the team and those that are following us. It's a good time to be here. What makes it so good? I had a great week.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Gilman, you know, just remember your first Christmas. Just, you know, that joy, you know, when you start knowing yourself, your first Christmas.
Right.
where mommy said will buy the slingers, and then you can sleep. You know, you still wear that slinger, but you can't
You
sleep.
can't sleep. You always
That joy I try to ready identify, but that's that joy that I felt this weekend. I felt that kind of joy. You know, I couldn't hold it. You know, and it all boiled down to the one thing. Look, Mr. Gilman, the government, they are moving all of their authorities and everything, their political machinery. They are weaponizing the code, everything, because President Bouakai said that he would destroy the CDC. And to destroy the institution, it is not just the building, it is the people. The people make the institution. And look at one of these faces, like Detroit, Samuel Detroit Jr., the former finance minister. He's the ideologue and the philosopher of the CDC. He's the one that put pen to paper as they were writing the first constitution of the CDC. And the way to get to the CDC is to get to Samuel Twer.
Yeah.
And to get to the rest. The first man that brought the CDC in the class of intellectualism at the University of Liberia in 2005 was Samuel Detroit Jr. And the only way they can get him to get to the institution is to destroy him.
It's to destroy him.
So the joy that I felt,
yeah,
it was not about a person, Samuel Twer. There was a crafty agenda of the Unity Party. Because, Mr. Gilman, even when the LSCC went through their own preliminary investigation on this matter, you said something just before you turned the conversation to me.
Yeah.
There was no link to link Mr. Twer that after the money entered the central bank, the same money was withdrawn by Mr. Twer.
Mr. Twer.
The end product of that money, there's no link.
There's no link to
There's
him.
nothing to show. There's nothing to show. How can you carry this man to court? And he advised the government that the process may be inconclusive. It may be difficult because you cannot link a person to the fact. But the question was at the highest level.
It was.
And that is why our own brother Steve Zago from Lopa County were nailed. Because they wanted to get disgraced Mr. Twer.
Mm-hmm.
I put in John suit, just get the handcuffs on his hand, parade him, and in 3 days then he'd be released and they go for the prosecution.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
It did not happen, no.
Today, Mr. Twer is a free man.
It's a free man.
It's a joy, glad in my heart, Mr. Gilman. I couldn't. Yeah. In a place I said, no, I got to do it because I really want to express it. It's glad in my heart because this issue is not about Mr. Twer. It is something bigger than that. Because the president told them that he wants to destroy the CDC. And that's why he's going. That's why you see, you need them. There are other major faces.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mangil, nothing there.
Nothing there.
Twer now, they feel nothing.
Nothing.
And there are other people who say all they want to say. But when we talk about classification in this particular matter, a Samuel D. Twer is the major factor of the whole investigation. All other people that are attached to this, they get a charade. To just, they get a big charade.
A big charade,
but the target of this
was Samuel Twer. They wanted his head.
And the God that we serve, he can't drink kinju.
No, he can't. He can wear short trousers, but he can't drink kinju.
He can't drink kinju because if you drink the Gina pipi, you sleep. Because the God that we serve, he neither sleep nor slumber. He's awake.
He's awake.
He sees everything.
He wears short
trousers.
Thank
God for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we thank God for everything. The only thing we can say, we give God all the glory and all the honor.
All the glory.
There's a beyond Samuel Twer. They thought they could destroy the CDC. They started with Mangil. It didn't work.
No.
and then now to move to some all other people that are attached to the particular investigation. These are just something to just make this investigation colorful. But their target, they couldn't sleep. All the Hennessy they bought to enjoy themselves, they end up throwing it. Some of them stayed sitting on the table. They can't touch it because they were shocked that the Liberian people came up with their own verdict. Because this jury trial, I just thank God that they had a jury trial. Because it could put this case in the hands of a judge. As Eddie said, the Liberian people spoke. These are brothers and sisters in the neighborhood. These are brothers and sisters that are following the activities of the day. These are brothers and sisters that cannot afford, and these people prosecuting people, and then they are still sitting. I don't know how they can rationalize that, but the Liberian people spoke, and we want to salute them, and we thank God for everything. Thank you, Mr. Gilman, for the time. I salute you. I salute AB and the rest of the team.
Right.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Let me read something here from this Crow report on the please mute your phone. I'll come to you. You know what? I will leave it for now. Let me go to the phone lines. I'll look at my notes in the Crow report and my tags. You know, I'm looking at the issue about the 25 million. The Crow report is very clear on that. That there was a drawdown from the 25 million, and 17 million was used, and not 25. Jerry say, welcome. How you doing? Jerry.
Hey, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Jerry, remember that you were visiting all family table. You don't tell me I have poor judging and you have when you say on the side. Because I know you.
You say what?
I said you said the all family table.
Absolutely.
That's when you said that's somewhere different. Because don't be trying to ask me, but you're going to have to take your family table. I'm going to cheat on you.
No doubt. let me say hi to my dear brother here, Duke Clark Williams. Welcome, my man. How you doing? Great to see you, Duke. Welcome. Go ahead, Jerry.
But the next time you bring it on to talk, don't let Dinaro talk. That man just talking everything I want to just speak in my head. Don't let it talk before you bring it on. Yes, if I saw I'm going to get the food for him, let me talk to him. But that's to get out in my head. But anyway, he left it 1 or 2 points out I'm going to point out.
Right.
Yeah. When he said it was here just about 12, one person I know that whole 12 thing was about.
Absolutely.
You see 12, you see my girl, it's about President William.
Yeah.
Why the true they can't carry in the court? Once they know, those people know, once those people are indicted and guilty, all fingers point directly to President William.
President William, yeah.
So knowing that those 12 was acquitted and my girl, whatever else they came out and let him go free, nothing on it, it means everything is said about President William.
Yeah.
Billy is doing that.
They get it.
They know very well
the national security advisor to the president. They charge him.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Jefferson, come on.
So all these things, for the fact that their tribe did not get through it, they know. You saw what happened to it? President William was alone. There were people who felt discouraged of those news. Like people say, oh, Joe, actually, most of the people, their spirit has been lifted. Most of the people say against the CDC and we are, they are regretting. And all they can do right now, President, we are going everywhere right now. You see motorcycles, don't have motorcycles escorting.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's very powerful to say that they're saying that don't train and therefore the own gas. We all know gas is expensive. Don't train and put their own gas in a motorbike and escort that man.
Escort the man.
Nobody getting there and done.
No.
So it was about that, about President We are. And you can see how the next day is being lifted. Jack knowing that Sue was acquitted and not guilty. You can see when you look at We are, you can see how his spirit is being lifted. My second point is I warned you about it, Rupert Russell, man. Yeah, I warned you about it.
You did.
You were just trying to bake off. You're coming by again.
Yeah.
You see how it's behaving that you did?
I see it.
Watch out. Yeah, I know you. You get so much gas.
The man does not learn. You know, he is his own destroyer. You know, it's like President Weah have done nothing. He not calling nobody to protest against Joseph Boakai, but Joseph Boakai finished running his campaign. Like that guy you talking about, I won't call him. He said, he is. He's probably your own self. We're not saying nothing about him no more.
No, but I mean, loose. He juke. Because the man first, I would say I'm going for it. But I'll go for it against it. And that was the result.
Yeah.
I will go for it against it. I will say my chicken, my dog, my cat, everything goes down line for it against it. I can do it, man.
Yeah.
Well, I hear it.
And talking about that, just before I bring Joyce, or maybe I'll give you the last word. You guys, you follow Spoon Network, right? From yesterday, Darius Dillon, what he said about the late George Solo, and then George Solo brother Peter Solo coming on. I did a post. I said I hope Peter Solo will not lose his job for coming on against the government like that. And then you saw everything today. When George Solo died, they were calling him CDC chairman, former CDC chairman, founding chairman, all of that. So the unveiling that is happening now about George Solo, why he didn't get confirmed and all of that, you see why they try to tie him to CDC and not tie him to the government. You understand what I'm saying? They try to tie him to CDC and not to the government because they know what they did to him. They know what they did. They could not even send the man for medical. They stopped him every step along the way. But when he died, he became CDC founding chairman, which of course he is not. And your thought, Jerry, and that will bring Telmo. Sorry, Joyce Lamagere. Yeah.
About someone is saying would you say something about these people? You know? The people, to be honest, you can just look at them and protect them. I don't know how some people confuse and the same people keep confusing them. Like the Mr. Solo man stuff, story you just talked about. That particular man and the others one for like former representative was making a thing happen to them. They want to bring we are in. These people talk that. Look, you can't talk bad about it there, right? But when this kind of thing happens, they try to bring the former president in and try to attack them to him to the point where they try to back away. And now every evil that happens, even though they were not even talking to the man, they want to make it look like it's the man's fault that this thing happened to the man. So so they say for these things. Looking at it, you can look at it and roll through there. You can just look at it and roll through there. But people say for these kind of cheap things. But anyway, they're going to give them in there, says those stuff. But that's it. Why I made that? Why I made we done with it yet? We done with it.
Thank you.
Again, we're not doing that.
You can
We will
win.
keep talking about it. Smooth talk.
Yeah.
Again, we.
Thank you very much. Lamaga.
Yeah, Mr. Kim, how are you?
I'm good. How you
But
doing?
hello. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers of GHT.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Whatever is Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Mr. Kim, small thing a day. Small thing a day. The hair thing there. Small thing a day. The hair thing there. Mr. Kim, the boy for her a high thing and so by they couldn't get someone to where to go to jail.
No.
Small thing that I like hair thing and so. But Mr. Kevin, why listening pay attention to the papi, Mr. Weir. When I cool man, don't talk for long, he talk one time.
Mm-hmm.
He talking plenty things.
Plenty, yeah.
When he said all the people there that he asked to send in hospital,
yeah, that
refuse. Papi.
Yeah.
He was speaking in a lot of people in Liberia there.
Yeah.
Because they embarrassed or one, they scared to lose their job. Two, they scared they think they will put more on. And three, so they refuse the help. I say just solo this song.
No.
So I can get my need tomorrow.
Right.
I just saying the papi spoke and we understand him.
Understood what he said, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Kevin, I call it many pastor many just call it Dillon.
Yeah, Dillon.
Dillon President Boka it in the symbol. President Boka can hold on against somebody charged for 51 years. Why did you not get hold on against somebody for 5 years? Yeah. That's the reason why he stepped on and make confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, show me your friend.
I'll tell you.
I will tell you who I
yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kimadi, I want to hear that. Okay, I just listen. Maybe we listen, yeah.
Thank you.
Any other case is fine. It would be small thing a day.
A hair thing then.
A hair thing, small thing a day. A hair thing then.
Click thing a day. A hair thing then. Musa Brown, welcome. How you doing? Musa.
Hey, Mr. Kima, how you doing?
I'm good. After you will be John Wampier, Stockton, California.
Yeah, I paused the phone, so that's why. Mr. Kima, first of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all our strong and energetic mothers of our concerned network, Liberia.
Right.
And also the GHT family. We want to say kudos to you, mothers. We honor and appreciate you guys.
No doubt.
Yeah, Mr. Goodman, look, you know, Lama Guest sang the song just now. Small thing, hurting the people. But you know, Mr. Goodman, look, Liberians, I can show you that Liberians are getting to understand that government are not age.
No.
Wisdom is not age. Wisdom is the application of yourself. You can't tell me somebody got wisdom, but they're not able to apply it to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why this man we got now as president has shown to the Liberian people. The Liberian people said that this man had a wisdom, because a man with wisdom, more especially of the age he in, he's supposed to be somebody that will use that wisdom to be able to succeed. Where people, when he speak, people will say, our grandpa now speak, our pa has spoken.
Yeah.
But that's not the kind of president we have. What we have is the one that you get. I don't know why he got wisdom. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because wisdom will be somebody that will become head of our country, that will want to bring everybody together to see the success and good of our country, to leave a legacy. of what the people expected you as a person to have. Now, let's come back to Minister Tue. Mr. Goodman, the people that get 500 cases, then they bring it. Tue will beat them face down.
Yeah.
Tue will beat them face down. 100 cases, let them bring
Let them bring it. Bring it. Bring it on.
Let them bring it. It's not about just talking.
No.
Like Dillon said it last time. He said that Evelyn can win case. Am I a thought? Am I emotion?
No, absolutely.
Oh, they didn't hear that what Dillon was saying there? Yes. When you go to court, you must be able to prove behind all reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Except when you say, oh, look, I will be a janjaweed government, that I will grab you, want to convict you like he did during the passing of the House of Representatives. Like he said, I will support the majority black water. They are lawless. The court has said they are lawless, but then I will support them. Okay. Except you want to go that route. And if you go that route, then we, the Liberian people, and the international community will be looking at you. We say, yeah, you have taken the route, not because this man is wrong, but because this is your power you want to use.
Yeah.
So then we will know. And so that's the kind of person we got. Why is it? During President Weah administration, there are a lot of opposition that went to court and were free, including Yaka Koruba.
Yeah.
3-4 times. Because the justice system will not interfere with.
No.
Never interfere with. Never interfere with. We need a system where because look, there is no way we have investors in our country. You can travel, you can live every day. As you sleep in Liberia, sleep in another country with traveling. Nobody going to take their money and bring it to Liberia, put it in Liberia when they see your police beating and dragging people in the street.
Yeah.
Without justice. Nobody going to bring their money there. It is us Liberians that are going to bring our little money because we want to build our small houses.
When the Supreme Court rendered decision, the president
disregards. When the Supreme Court
rendered
decision, you rubbish it. Nobody going to bring their money there.
Yeah.
Nobody going to bring their money to a house of legislatures where everything executive is almost looking like an executive branch of government.
It's just an extension.
It's just an extension of an executive branch of government.
Thank you, Musa.
This is what is happening.
Yeah. Thank you.
And so, Mr. Gema, let me just conclude quick, Mr. Gema. The Liberian people are knowing. Look, Mr. Gema, one thing happened today. When President Weah went to Rawa Clark and visited, do you know that a group of women met him in New Jersey and expressed their regret?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that video, Mr. Gema?
I saw it.
A group of women met him and appreciated, expressed their regret. Why he's not president today? And this is how far our brother is going. So all we need to do is to regovernance, rejuvenate, like they can always say, as a nation, strong, and put a face, and make sure 2029, see this come back to leadership so that we can have a good Liberia. Thank you, and God bless you, Liberian people.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Musa Brown, there from New Jersey. Our last caller on here tonight will be John Wampier. Wampier, welcome there from Stockton, California. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah. Let me say hi to Cecilia Massequet from Norway. Happy Mother's Day to you, Cici Massequet, Ali Kaba, and Dexter Tue. Welcome to all of you. Also for Kowa Cabbage, Binta Jallo, Richard Bani, Michael Polo, Atotier, Ragnar Otello Clinton, Senior, Philip Gugwei, Zleho. Welcome to all of you there. Okay? Go ahead.
Mr. Gamer, before I talk, I just want to wish all concerned women, concerned Liberian women, all the old man, the young, I want to wish them the happy Mother Day. I want to tell God thank you for all of you for taking care of your children like us. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
So
your children like us.
So let me tell you, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
You know the need again for a guy.
No.
In own people, you know the need again for it.
No.
They call you Baba Umba. You know, and the need again call Joseph Baga Baba Umba. Baba Umba. So that Baba Umba papi, you don't know what you're doing. That's why I asked the other day. I said, whether somebody can be or clicking the computer for him to talk. Because somebody just talk talk about wisdom. That probably the puppy is not using wisdom.
No.
That probably the puppy when the puppy fight to power, you know, me and my well almost make confusion. So I said, okay, the puppy here, like me. What you need, what you would do, I believe that you will bring everybody together to talk to them, all the political parties, all my children there, our election, that what we're talking about here. But I want for everybody to come together to take care of our country. If we get another party, let's see how we can work together.
Right.
But not doing that, probably are going to go on the opposite lead. Because any man like talking like 2 years last thing, or more. Tracy mother did 2 years last thing. That person can beg you when they do they will never forget anybody.
Right.
Everybody like a true their last thing in a book. They can't forget anybody. Like how how you more twist. Like how Baga more twist because he can chew a last.
You can chew a last thing.
Yeah, he can chew a last thing. And he will never forget. And like how you look at to talk about Samuel 12, you know, let them bring $25 billion bill. I mean $25 million issue. That's why I told United Party Youth Secretary, he wrote something. You want to talk about? Oh, you go to Supreme Court. You know, you really want you want to court. I say, you know that the man is. You say the men are criminal because you're being guilty already. Like you were criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Your passing already, the man was criminal. You were guilty. So that now you want for Supreme Court to help you. You know what? Answer me again. That when you go, you will ask for documentary evidence, both of video recording or camera footage. They will ask for documentary evidence.
Right.
Before they do it, because you go to the Supreme Court, if people are not stupid, they will ask you because they don't show evidence to the lower court. The Supreme Court will show evidence. They don't have evidence.
No, they don't.
It is that you will be using money for cases. So I want to ask somebody that LACC call President Buckeye and ask him how you using it, but because he meant you using money or that kind of way because they made a criminal. They paid their own cross. That was a lot of wisdom women because. That papi is an old crew. That one is that is needed sort of point. It's the old crew. No
Thank you.
Wisdom.
Thank you very much. 1 p.m. Let me bring Mohammed from Dubai for 1 minute or less. My man, you call at the tail end. Let's hear you quickly. Mohammed, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Good morning to the panelists.
Absolutely welcome.
You know, you people said it all, nothing else again. And one thing, let me remind some people. I hear him saying about they don't say this. They don't say what he said it out of shame. There was no radio appearance he don't made, and he now accused Samuel 12 of corruption.
Right.
You don't want one of the loud voice on Samuel 12 corruption case in like brother.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want one of the personal. His statement was even against so personal about Samuel 12. You don't want one of the person. There was any radio station that didn't appear. He accused was Samuel 12. Samuel 12 corrupt. Samuel 12 like this. Samuel 12 like this. So nobody should say, oh, they don't say it. He said that out of shame because he's shame. They all were grouping to celebrate.
To celebrate, yeah.
They were sitting to celebrate about cemetery convention. You think they were targeting the other 4 people? No. They were not targeting them. Their target was 12. Their target direct was 12.
Yeah.
So saying that they fail on 12, so you see them coming up saying different things like cases is not about you are personal against Samuel 12.
Absolutely.
You are personal. You are personal about President Weah. You people lie to say President Weah built 18 houses. 48 houses. Go check there, I think that's 16 or 18. President Weah said in 2019 in one of his speech, he said, if people feel that I steal like brought people money to build my home, then when I give the power, then they investigate. If I guilty, then they take the horse. We have gone almost
3 years.
Almost 28 more. Almost 28 more. I can still remember that speech about President Weah. He said it.
Yeah.
He said, if people feel that I'm stealing that brought people money to build my home that I'm building, then when I give the power, then they investigate. If I guilty, then they prosecute me and take the property. You could see the Matty K and Cody, all of them, they posting the main house, they posting it. What happened to it? You accused cemetery of 25 million, you accused cemetery of 16 billion, and there was no report show that 16 billion ever entered 2018 that bro.
Right.
Crew went and do the investigation, 16 billion, the last money entered June 2017, it was not 2018.
Right.
But here they still running with the thing. You say, oh, auditor was killed. Okay, you in power 2 years now. You in power, you're not able to show one person that auditor was killed. He said, President, we have take 3 boss Kenny and put it. I don't know which part of his body gets says place to put Kenny. I don't know which part of his body gets says place to put Kenny. Because Kenny human be that too.
That too.
But you say, President, we have 3 boss. To see most of the remove your Kenny, President, we are you say the next day you go play football on UN draft. Reinforcing, how can somebody do stuff today and go play football the next day? They say all the thing up to now, they say now. Then they say, oh yeah, 21 million more, 21 million for the rest of it. Now what I'm not enjoying yesterday, the response against nothing. He said, if your people feel that I steal any money, then they go ahead.
Absolutely.
Then they go ahead.
Yeah.
The evidence is there. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Abby, let me say hi to Faloncio Bright Crawford. Say hello, CLN GHT family. Happy Mother's Day to the heroes and sheroes everywhere. God's bountiful blessings upon you all and upon you too. Flo, how are you? Maurice Pacey, welcome to you there. Thank you. Welcome, CC Masekwe. Ambrose Glipoyu Dangba from Beirut, Lebanon. Glipoyu, welcome. How you doing? Ambassador Glipoyu. And Akuda Williams said, hello, Abby Connor. We need your dictionary. Take it away, Abby.
Kude, how you doing, my sister? Listen, man, let me say it's a great show, and thanks to the callers.
Yeah,
people are in tune. And when people realize their guilt, their mistakes and guilt, and so on, and then make it public, I would take that at their words. The law. The first thing he admitted was the issue about the private jet. He publicly apologized to President Weah.
Apologize. Yeah.
He said they didn't realize the significance of that, why it was done the way it was done. So that's the first public admittance. The next thing is that he's telling you today, even the lower house, they said, what business? He quoted Article 38 to them.
38.
What business you got to remove a single law because when due process
was
under
not
the Constitution
accorded.
is not the due process honor your rules. Due process, I say, in accordance with due process of the Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah.
So based on that, he said, in fact, he said the smartest thing that he have done is it's been over almost 30 days.
They have not written
the election commission.
The elections commission about NFA. Yeah.
Because they know exactly what's going to be coming from the Supreme Court. Because there's a precedent case already. I said the Supreme Court become a partisan court that it is, then maybe it will say something on the contrary. So, I mean, with all of these things, sometimes you're taking at his words, and you talk about the George Soros situation, my brother. It's unfortunate that the George Soros situation, because For you to appoint a man as a president, all lawmakers from both sides of the aisle have stated to you that what Baka one Baka gets.
Yeah.
And if this guy was somebody that was really on his radar in terms of making him to get his job, he would have pushed it further.
You would have done so.
But how
Yeah.
can the man get? How can they get the agreement from Belgium,
Belgium.
but they never had a presidential appointment letter sent to the Senate for confirmation, but rather they sent a appointment letter for Italy, and they're telling you that they waited for that letter and that argument from Italy, and it never came.
Never came.
And the guys, they're stating that according to Dillon that they didn't want to tell the president that, and, the letters, I mean, the argument is not coming meaning to say the people are telling you they're not willing to see this man.
Right.
So based on that, they were going to withdraw their appointment. They didn't want to do that, so they were holding on. Now, to come and say on the contrary, they keep asking, say, but where is it? Because the foreign minister cannot nominate an ambassador. It's strictly the prerogative, not even the vice president can nominate an ambassador. So it's strictly the responsibility of the president. So all of those things happening. It's unfortunate that, for all indications, a lot of politics are played, and I don't think there was sincerity at the level of the executive mansion with regard to Solo's situation. Because I was even made to understand that he couldn't even facilitate his medicals and everything. So all of those things, they are unfortunate, my brother. And lastly, the issue about this Samuel Tuer situation, these people are seeing a lot of things out of desperation. Perception and feelings are not laws. You would never win with perception in court. So they will make themselves feel good with all of these things thrown out there. And at the end of the day, they will not even execute any of them. And what I'm seeing, don't be surprised. The fact that I have been acquitted in this case, don't be surprised if these people decide not to pursue retrial, but rather to settle this case with the other people that got a hung jury and all the kind of thing, maybe to do some restitution and then set there and dismiss the case. Don't be surprised at that.
Right.
The biggest fish in the case is no longer there.
It's no longer there.
So there's a possibility that's about these guys here. They are what prosecute. You will find it guilty. What are we gonna get from?
But Wahene has filed for retrial. The defense.
Come on. Yeah.
I filed for retrial.
Yeah, but there are equally provisions there. The prosecution can decide not to prosecute.
Not to prosecute. Yeah.
So they can make that decision and say, you know what, we can have the plea bargain here, guys. Yeah, this is the situation. Can you do X, Y, Z to close this case out? So they could do that and then close the case out. Either way, because the biggest fish in the case, the outhead in that case was Samuel Tuer. Jelly had the Shala Mushu case was. All the other people that were involved in the case were Graham Musuka were the face of the case.
Yeah.
So that's the reality about it. So for them to say, the government won, we're not even after 12 days and that, that's baloney.
That's baloney.
They need to go find a place to sit down.
Absolutely.
But again, my brother, tell me fast spend, man. Thanks for the show. And thanks to all of the contributors. And lastly, let me say happy Mother's Day to all of the wonderful women in the world. I got a lot of, in fact, all of my kids except for a boy, they are all girls. And thank God.
That me and you.
I'm telling you. And thank God I got two of them. They are mothers. So this goes to all of them, and of course the wonderful mothers of CLN, and of course like the beautiful women of Liberia. I want to say happy Mother's Day, and may God strengthen your hands to continue to provide for those children, the children like us that you're born. May God continue to strengthen your hands for that.
You speaking Joe won't be a tuna.
I don't want to
children like us.
Thank you very much, brother. It was a great show, man. Thanks.
Absolutely. And we did a post yesterday with photos from the Minnesota convention, CLN convention.
Yeah, I saw something like that. I saw
Yeah.
Adosino and all those things.
Papa Babite say, but where all the men there doing our picture?
I know, right? I'm so-
we got to be there to compliment you.
I
You
know.
know, yeah, to
Yeah,
celebrate you.
they are wonderful women. Women, trust me, women, they are resilient people, man, and you got to give it up for them, man.
Absolutely,
People, they are hardworking people. Mothers, there's nothing easier about being a mother. Nothing. Absolutely.
absolutely. This comment from Felicia Bright Crawford. Seditions, enough of the dust and division. It's time to rise, rebuild, and reclaim our strength together. We are stronger than the setbacks, greater than the negativity, and capable of restoring the pride and dignity of our party. Let's stand up, support one another, and move forward with unity, courage, and purpose. Christopher T. Silly. Good morning, Chief. I'm watching from Central Freeport, Monrovia, Liberia. The government is not having no plan. So let us expect monkey strategy from them by jumping from tree to tree. Absolutely. Yeah. And Tizayulai, the pape, turns 78 years old tomorrow. Let's say happy birthday to you is after 12 o'clock. Tizayulai of South Dakota, North Dakota, sorry, Fargo, North Dakota. Happy birthday to you. You said, Mr. Gilmer, good evening. How you doing today? This is Pap Wai from Judah Kingdom. I say young play.
I
The
see your play.
yeah, the crown war for saying we are not afraid. I say young play. Sorry, okay. I say young play. We are not afraid of anyone. Respect, absolutely. No, we are not. We are not afraid of anyone. And great to see you on here, Pops. Happy birthday to you. 78 years old tomorrow, and I want to wish you well. Okay, continue to enjoy and live your best life. 78. Okay, so folks, uh, that's how we call it for tonight. But uh, Senator Abache, Augustine Chair did a beautiful commentary about this case. This case of Samuel Twe has nothing in common with Brownie Samuka.
No, absolutely.
Nothing in common with Brownie Samuka. Brownie Samuka took uh, citizens' money,
It took private money. It took private
private
citizens' money.
private money.
Yes.
People work, they earn their pay, and they put susu.
And they pay their taxes on
They
it. So
pay their
government had
taxes
nothing
on it.
on it.
Government
Yes.
got nothing on it. And he took it and converted it. He along with the others. So it's not similar.
Even in that case, if the president had authorized you, it was a violation. You can't
It was a
prosecute
violation.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a violation. You cannot. So it's not similar. Samuel Twe walked a free man because Samuel Twe did nothing wrong. Okay? He did nothing wrong. And there were 5 that were prosecuted. But you
But,
hear everybody is talking about Samuel Twe because Samuel Twe was the target. They wanted him. They
but, but,
wanted,
but my brother, real quick before you end your statement on this thing, I know
yeah,
we're going, but we can't help it.
yeah.
The fact of the matter is that Samuel Twe operated in his capacity as a man that
As minister,
dispersed,
yeah.
dispersed monies. He's not a spending agency.
It's not a spending agency.
He was not operating a spending agency. He was not
No.
paying. And that's the reason. I
And
saw another platform today that you saw the 5 charges. There were no there was no charge in that place that stayed there. Something was illegally authorized.
Right.
They did not charge him for illegal authorizations.
authorization or
No,
illegal
yes,
disbursement.
illegal disbursement. It was
Right.
never mentioned there because
No.
it was never wrong.
No.
You know, that's why they say, oh, they will bring the kids back because of illegal. No. It
No.
was never there.
It was never there. No there
Yes.
there.
No, there.
Uh-huh.
You know?
So with all that said, there are dry leaves that they are trying to hang on to keep them afloat, to say that they got new charges, they got new evidence, they got 21 other 22 other cases against Samuel Tue. That Fiamomo. If you had a 20 million case against Tue, that cartoon, you would have brought it first. You brought 6.5 million. Okay? I'll refer you to this cover page again of the 25 million mop-up exercise conducted by the GSC. This right here, I want you to pay attention to that. It says, on applying Auditor General's report of financial findings on applying the agreed upon procedures of the US 25 million mop-up exercises conducted by the Central Bank of Liberia as mandated by the Technical Economic Management Team. Mop-up exercise conducted by the Central Bank, not by anybody else but the second bank, the Central Bank of Liberia. Okay? So that right from this cover page will be the first defense for Samuel Tue. That I did nothing. Yeah, I did nothing with the mop-up exercise. Okay?
Brother, they put that wrong with this sensational headline.
Yeah.
Glacier ride cars are still running in Monrovia.
Yeah.
Look, some of the cars now, they tell you now said they're breaking down.
They're breaking down.
They couldn't even. I heard that the LSCC ordered Glacier ride. They're going to drop those cases. I mean, what is this? They're not winning anything, and they're spending taxpayers' resources on these kind of frivolous charges, and the frivolous
bogus cases.
Bogus cases.
Thank you very much, AB. The last comment, Ambrose Glepoyu Dangba. The government planned to target Samuel Tue because he is key to the success of CDC for 2029. This was a projected strategy, but it failed. It failed. And so we celebrate D12 tonight with this song by Comfort Coon.
Tina Trakina na debo Crewi bane trokri Awala mwe kupa Crewi kwinya na pa Then I want you put yate Yonya waka pakri Amude dale bomu wina kone. Tanya swane ati bere kona de we yende. Siwo we bo tia yona bo na bre kona. No muna o. Amuna o.